I'm actually so pumped to be out of the house with a little bit of space because recently I had to spend 30 days at my in-laws' house. Yeah, 30 days and 30 nights at their house. 30 days. That's a really long time. I mean, it was like fine. It was generous of them to let me, their son, and our 3 children stay with them for 30 days and 30 nights. But would it have killed them to not be so fucking annoying? You know, like they were so annoying. It was so annoying. My father-in-law did this infuriating thing where he would time my showers. Like, I don't know for sure he was timing them. I never saw a stopwatch. I just couldn't work out why else he'd be in the shower with me. My mother-in-law was worse, actually, if you can believe it. She was worse because she would cook really delicious edible food. And my partner would be like, oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to taste like. I'd be like, spit it out. My partner's Polish, his parents are Polish, it's how genetics works. And I realised living with them for 30 days that European mums are different to Australian mums. They are. They are. Because European mums love their kids. Like heaps. And the love between a European mother and her grown son is fucked up, okay? It's incorrect. It is, that's what it is. It's too much. Oh my God, she was always cooking. She never ate it herself. She didn't deserve it. She was always cooking and then watching her son eat it. So I'd come home from work, I'd walk in, and then my partner, I'd see him just sitting at the table, just slurping soup like a fat little pig. And sitting across from him was his mother watching him like this. And I was like, oh my God, I've got nothing in common with her. And then I noticed a single tear roll down her face. I was like, there it is. I hate how he eats as well. I just got back from Perth. I'll tell you some things I noticed. So Perth is different. Everyone's so happy. We're all just like the energy Perth people have, it's so much, and there's just like charging on, so stoked about absolutely everything, but there's always like an air of danger, you know, like, so I'm walking around going, fuck, I feel pretty good, but I reckon I'll die soon, because like I don't know how I'm gonna kill me. Someone's gonna kill me. I don't know whether I'm going to get shanked by a junkie, okay, or I'm gonna die of heat stroke, or a guy in high vis will roofing me. I don't know what it is. But I know when I die it'll be in Perth, okay? But you guys are so fucking happy. When I was in Perth, there was a woman that night time, and she was so thrilled with everything, but she only had one shoe. It didn't faze her at all. She only had one shoe and she was dancing to a car alarm. And it was you. And it was amazing. I was like, God, I need to move here. I wouldn't. Yuck. I'm really proud. I've got 3 kids. Give me a cheer if you're a parent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Wow. Nothing there, huh? Okay, give me a cheer if you're not a parent. Yes, fucking okay. All right. Do you guys plan that? Like, everyone with a tight vag, sit here. In this section. Well done. I think it's rare for people to have the job of their dreams, because usually, we turn 18, we go do an arts degree. End up here. And then, we turn 30, we go do a 4-day TAFE course. end up a Sparky, and then... and then, like 40 comes around and think, God, I've got to get into the housing market somehow. Hope Mum goes soon. 45 comes, fuck, Mum's holding on, We never work it out in time. My daughter, who is 11 years old, knows what she wants to be. I think that's amazing. She's decided she wants to be a massive bitch. Working on it every day. Before I leave for gigs, she always looks me up and down. She's like, white shoes, don't wear white shoes, Mum. No, not white shoes. Wear yellow shoes. The yellow shoes are better. I'm like, are they? Why? She said they're good. They match Dad's teeth. She's not wrong. And another time I was just standing in the kitchen feeling pretty good about myself, and she must have smelt that, came over to put an end to it and said, Hey, Mum, you're amazing. You're the only mum I know who can grow a moustache. Okay, no, but the real kicker, the thing that really had me upset, the thing that had me Googling late-term abortion was when I had... I was like, relax, it's too late. I had... It was when I... You guys didn't know that. Is when I was making her lunch. It's lunchbox. Lunchboxes these days have just changed so much. Okay, because in my day, lunchboxes was like your mum's shittest bit of Tupperware that she didn't want anymore. The lid didn't click on properly at some stage. There'd been spaghetti bolognese in it. Inside was just 2 bits of bread and a bit of Devon. In whatever order your mum wanted to do that day. Your mum would be like, all right, fuck off, The good old days. What beautiful time to be a mother. Now we've got bento boxes. Where's the outrage? Bento boxes. Bento boxes. Do you know what I've learnt recently? Is that some grown-ups use bento boxes. Jeremy, you're 42 years old. Stop chopping up your fucking apple, But a bento box, for those who are like, what is that? A bento box is it's like a $70 bit of Tupperware that you have to get a sacred unicorn to engrave your kid's dumbass name on it. Inside is 9 separate compartments and not one of them's big enough for a fucking sandwich. I asked her teacher, I was like, what am I supposed to put in that? She was like, oh, Bron. The colours of the rainbow. I said, that's not food, Deborah, that's neglect, yeah? She said, well, just things she can't choke on. I said, I've choked on a lot of things, mate. Probably the only thing I haven't choked on is mashed potato and espresso martini. So she's going to have a pretty sick little lunch tomorrow. So when I gave my daughter her bento box, instead of just like putting it in her bag and leaving, instead she opened it up and she looked inside. She was like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Bethany's mum wouldn't have done that, no. Okay, yeah. And then she looked up at me and went, you're trying your best, aren't you, Mum? I said, not for you, you're a bitch. To be fair, it was just dog food, but can't choke on that, go fuck yourself, Deborah,